Hey guys, it's Angelie and I'm back with another one of my favorite videos. The seasons are changing, it's getting warmer, and I know a lot of you have mentioned that you love watching these videos, so I thought new season, new video, new list of favorites, and let's get right into it. So the first favorite of right now is this phone case. I still am very attached to my iPhone 5S. I don't know why, I can't go up. I like the size. I think it's like fits in my purse, it fits in my pocket, and the bigger ones just feel too big, so I have not been converted yet. But this case is like a white faux marble, and I just like it. I think it's really pretty, it's photogenic, it looks nice, and it's aesthetically pleasing. And then I have this pattern actually on the back of my laptop as well, and I personally I love it, it makes me happy. So that's one of my favorites, and I got this online actually. I'll try to find the vendor, but I don't remember the vendor's name. I just kind of looked online and found it, and it was very inexpensive, like $3, something crazy like that. So that's one of my favorites. I dropped one of my favorites. So the next favorite is this hand cream. This is from Bath & Body Works. I love it. It's called Sleep, and they have a line of aromatherapy products, which I really like, and they smell good. I know it's not super natural, but I like the smell of it. And this is something that I bought before I started being more conscious about kind of like what was in everything. But I really do like this, the scent of this, and it's very soothing. And so I rub it on my hands and my feet sometimes before I go to bed, and it just has a nice scent. There's also another one they carry called eucalyptus tea, which I also really like. But if you're ever nearby and you are looking to purchase something, or even as a gift, I think this is a really nice one. It's very relaxing and soothing. And then speaking of relaxing, I have to recommend having an eye mask. Having a sleep mask is probably one of the best things. This is mine. I think I got it from Zara Home a while ago. And I just put it on and I go to sleep. And actually you'd be surprised how even a tiny bit of light can affect the way you sleep. And I find that when I sleep wearing my mask, I get a better night's sleep, and I feel more rested, and I feel like I can actually sleep. I don't wake up a million times throughout the night. So this is definitely something I recommend to all of you guys. Sleep mask. Okay, the next favorite I have is this little compact. It's pink, it has gold details. This is from Charming Charlie. I just picked it up on a whim, and I normally try not to buy stuff like that, but it just was so cute, and I need a mirror in my purse. So having bought this mirror now, I can say that I use it so much more. I never realized really how much I do need it, but it's really good for, you know, applying lip gloss, lipstick, whatever, when you're on the go, and checking your teeth after a meal, very important. It says, dress like Coco, live like Jackie, act like Audrey, laugh like Lucy. So I thought that was really cute and kind of inspiring, and it was pretty. So I picked that up from Charming Charlie, and I really like it. They're very cute. And the next one I want to share is, when the seasons change, I often catch a cold. So this time I did catch a cold, and it was brutal. It lasted for a week and a half, 10 days, something like that. To get me through, I swore by these. So these are sage essential oils, and they're the remedies that they have. And these are amazing. I really highly recommend it. For my last cold, I used Immune, which is a germ and virus fighting remedy. And it's made out of like natural ingredients. Oops, it's on my nose now. It smells kind of lemony, and it's really good. It says it's aromatherapy to help relieve symptoms of colds and coughs and flu. You're supposed to basically apply it. It's a roller, and then on the other side, they have like a bigger kind of way to get it out, a better, easier way to get it out. So if you are trying to use a larger amount of it, you can use that side, but I usually use the roller side. So what I do is I just like apply it to my neck. For this Immune one, I would also rub it into the palms of my hands, like here, and then just like do this and breathe it in. And basically like it's just aromatherapy. So it's a natural way to sort of help you combat those feelings of ickiness that you're feeling, like stuffed nose and sore throat. For me, sore throat is a big one, so this one was key for me, because as soon as I feel a little bit, I just put it on and it pretty much dissipates. And then I couple that with other things I'm doing, like I always drink turmeric and water, like a turmeric tea. So I put a little bit of turmeric, a little bit of honey, a little bit of ginger, and a squeeze of lemon, and I just put hot water in it, mix it up, and I drink that, and I basically live on that if I'm not feeling well. So that's definitely one of my favorites. And the next one is Peppermint Halo. This is a headache remedy. This one I feel like everybody should have in their medicine cabinet. It's minty, it smells like peppermint, and this one you just do, you put one, like a little bit here and a little bit here in your temples. And also, like, you can do it around your head, like a halo. So just put it at the back, put it on the sides, and just the smell of it is very, very soothing. I was actually shocked to see how quickly this one works, and your headache goes away really fast, and it's natural. So I highly recommend it. You guys know I'm a huge fan of sage, and I could get lost in that store for a really long time and just like look around and learn a few things. But I really, really love these two remedies, and I think they're very good to keep on hand. Okay, the next thing I'm going to share is this jar. It's called like Apothecary Jar or something like that. I found this at Michael's, but the reason why I like it so much is because I feel like it's a really nice piece of decor, and I can fill it up with whatever I want and kind of change it seasonally. So right now I'm feeling a little beachy. I have in here some sugar and some little stones that I picked up on my last vacation to Crete. I was in Crete, and these are like turquoise and cream colored little pebbles I found, and I took them with me. And I very carefully selected them when I was on my beach walks. So I didn't know what I was going to do with them, but I knew like I would put it in a jar or something. But anyways, I found this beautiful container, and I found it at Michael's, like I said, a craft store. And you could probably find it at Walmart or somewhere like that too. But anyway, I like the shape of it, and I think it's just pretty. I put a little tea light in there, and when I have guests come over, I just light it. I leave it on one of these ledges behind me, and I really, really like it. I think it's pretty, it looks elegant, and it's kind of has a beachy vibe with the colors. So it's kind of a soothing thing to have around, and it's beautiful. It reminds me of my vacation, which was really amazing. If you haven't been to Crete, that's definitely one of my favorites. Greece is a big time favorite, and actually I'm wearing the Greek colors today. This is another one of my favorites. It's a top from Aritzia. I just like it when you're feeling kind of like, you know, the seasons are changing, you want something bright, you want to pick yourself up a little. Color is an easy way to do that. You can just wear something brighter, you can put on a lipstick, you know, stuff like that. Definitely changes your mood when you look in the mirror and when you're going about your day. So I love this color. In television, we call it TV blue because it really pops and it just looks good on air, on screen. So that's why I had to have a little bit of this color in my closet for my job, but also I just love it. I think it's fun to wear in my daily life too. And then speaking of what I'm wearing, this is another one of my favorites. It's a gold choker. Actually, I bought this. This is also from Charming Charlie. It was on the same trip that I bought that little pink thing. This necklace, I really wanted, like one of my friends showed me a picture and it was a simple gold choker, very beautiful. So I was looking for one and I found this. This one actually had a medallion on it. So I saw it, it was like the perfect thin little strip of gold. So I purchased it, took off the medallion because it just wasn't my style. And now it's like a beautiful layering piece. I have my regular kind of gold chain that I always wear underneath, and it just looks like really nice. It's like a little bit of something, a little bit of glimmer, but not too much. You can wear it during the day too. Especially in the summer, I love wearing gold jewelry. And then I'm wearing these Alex and Annie bracelets today as well. This one's a feather, which I really like. This one's some beads. I bought this on vacation as well, just because I felt like I wanted to buy something from that place, but I didn't want to buy a typical souvenir, so I just purchased something from one of the stores there, and Alex and Annie I really like. And then I have an A, which one of my girlfriends gave me for my birthday one year. And I always wear this too, and I kind of like wearing them together because it's like a nice little jingle. Okay, the next one that I want to share with you guys is a big time favorite. I recently met like a homeopathic, I wouldn't say doctor, but somebody who is a specialist in homeopathy, and he guided me to start drinking some water that is infused, I guess, with pink Himalayan salt. And obviously you want to do this under the guidance of a health professional. So what he said was, he gave me the crystals, I put it in a 1 liter jar, mason jar of water, and left it overnight. And then every morning I take a teaspoon, only a teaspoon, and I mix it in a full glass of water. And I like to drink it warm. And this is the first thing I have in the morning when I wake up. Before I eat anything, about half an hour before. He said it's perfectly safe for anybody in the family, otherwise I would never share it with you guys. It's not specific to me or my diet or my requisitions. So this is definitely something to look into. But basically he explained to me that, you know, your body does not create a lot of minerals. It doesn't create any minerals, in fact, and so you have to kind of supplement your diet with that, and this is a really good natural way to do so. So pink Himalayan salt, if you guys don't use it, it's really good for your cooking too. You just would sprinkle a little bit on at the end of the cooking process, like you wouldn't cook it out, but that would be your seasoning at the end, and it's really, really healthy. It's good for you. And you know, I'm just trying to look for ways to be more healthy, live my best life. As you guys know, I always write that stuff on my blog. So I found it to be very, very helpful. It makes you more regular. It makes you just feel a little better. And yeah, so far so good. I like it. It doesn't taste too salty or anything. It's just a teaspoon, like I said. He advised me, he said, if you use a tablespoon, it's way too much. So just a small teaspoon of this in your regular drinking water, one time only a day in the morning before you eat anything. And this, I'm like kind of swearing by this right now, so I thought I would share. If you're interested, you know, do your own research, talk to your healthcare provider, talk to your healthcare professionals, or anyone that you know that's really into Ayurveda or homeopathy. So this pink Himalayan salt. And the next one, okay, this is a snack food. I know you guys like to know what I'm eating. So spicy plantain chips. These are so, so, so good. I love them. They're a little bit salty, a little bit spicy, and very, very light. And of course, it's a fruit. It's plantain, so it's a healthier version of chips. Like if you're craving chips, this is a nice way to curb your craving. And it's delicious. I really like it. And sometimes I'll put it on a plate with like dried mango and other dried fruits, and it's really good. And people love it. People kind of eat this first before they eat the dried fruit, but it's really good. Dried. I guess dehydrated plantain chips, spicy ones. Get the spicy ones, they're very good. And then the other favorite I wanted to share is this book. I think I've shared it before actually on my favorites, but this book is definitely lives up to its name. It's called The Life-Changing Magic of Tidying Up by Marie Kondo. And this book is life-changing for sure. I think this is like something I highly, highly recommend. If you guys read my blog, you know that I recently talked about minimalism and living a more minimalist life. And that's why I only share my favorites every so often too, because I don't want to keep showing you products that you might not need or want. It's just really my favorite things, and I share them with you guys to maybe, you know, inspire you, or perhaps you're looking for something and then you find out where I got it and, you know, it helps you out. Or, you know, I often just share like home remedies and things like that you don't need to go out and buy stuff. So it's just a sharing of knowledge. But this one I really recommend, and you can read it for free. You don't have to go buy the book, but you can listen to it on YouTube, which I've shared the link actually on my blog. If you check out my blog, lifestylefile.ca, in my minimalist article, The Art of Minimalism, you can find all my links to like what resources I use to start trying to be more minimalist in my daily life. And this book is one that I highly recommend. It talks about how you can organize your stuff, how you can make sure that you're living like a little bit more clutter-free, how you can make sure you're living your best life because you're not surrounding yourself with random crap, basically, and you get rid of the things that you don't want or that don't give you joy. Essentially, like everything in your life should bring you joy. So if I have this jar, it better bring me joy. And like I said to you, when I see it, I'm reminded of my holiday and my good times, and so I do like it. And it does give me joy. It makes me think of that happy time in selecting those rocks, and it was a very actually peaceful, meditative thing that I was doing. So for me, that, you know, that brings me joy. Or having fresh flowers around. You know, I love having fresh flowers. I think it like just makes you feel more alive, or fresh plants. The kind of things that I like to buy and spend my money on are the ones that give me joy. I spend so much less after reading this book. Everything is more orderly. I learned how to organize my cupboard and my closet, which was a huge thing for me. So I just thought it was a really good read. It just helps to kind of hear it all in one place, or to learn it all in one place. I've also found some amazing YouTube videos and other online resources which I share in my blog post, so you can check it out if you're interested. I'll link it below. But one of the big ones was the Netflix documentary Minimalism, and I really, really loved that documentary too. So I would recommend that to you guys if you're interested in learning more about having less around you but living more of like a fuller life or a more content life. Then I think having less around you makes a difference for sure, because you're not distracted by all the random things, and you feel a little more at peace when you just see a clear table with, you know, one thing on it or one beautiful thing on it. It kind of makes more of a difference versus you just buying, you know, heaps and heaps of centerpieces that you're never going to use and you're just going to put in a closet somewhere to build clutter. So anyways, those are some of the things that I've been really into this like season this month right now. And I hope you guys like them. I hope you checked some of them out, and if you do, let me know what you thought. I would love to hear your favorites as well. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys next time in the next video. Bye!